Hello everyone, welcome to my broadcast, and I'm kind of started the game already. I kind of want to talk about something that's kind of stupid. Just be warning that that you might take some offense to this, but that's what I'm hoping that that might not be the case. I'm sorry if you do get a little offended because it is about the BLM. Quick, before I start, no, I'm not against the BLM. It's just that it's kind of mixed feelings, I guess, because one thing I think about it is there's some good and some bad. Like, let me start with the good. The good thing about the BLM, because in a sense, Black lives do matter. Like, there should be no reason why they shouldn't matter. But for some reason, they still feel like that they don't matter. Like, I don't really have a good knowledge on why they feel that, other than that there's still racist going on. Like, and racist has been a thing ever since back in the day slavery was a thing, and that is still for some reason still going on till this day. Like, it makes no sense why. Now, that being said, that the Black lives shouldn't have that feeling anymore, because in a sense, like, back in 2020, I think the racist should be over with. Like, I don't see why there should be any racism going on between us, you guys, and other races. Like me, this is coming from a white person, because that's what I am. I'm white. Now in this day and age, like, Black and white are dating each other. Like, see, in a sense, like, I think that the races should be over with. Like, in a sense, like, long story short, I'm not going to explain it. In a sense, like, there shouldn't be a BLM to this day, because everyone should be kind of an equal. Like, we should have, like, ended this whole racism a long time ago. Now, I don't know why it's still a thing. But now, if I have to explain it on the bad side, it's kind of giving the Black people the power to rebel, like, against the people that are racist, which I kind of do disagree and also don't disagree, because I don't think anyone should have that kind of power. Like, did I get my GS? No, I didn't. I'm an idiot. Sorry, multitasking is not my thing. So what I'm just trying to say, but in a sense, I think you guys have the right to rebel, because it is your guys' race. Like, I think that you should have the right to stand up for your culture, your family, and, again, your race. Like, but not the right to like, rebel violently. That in behavior. That being said, like, I don't know what's true and what's not true, because the internet is a vast, powerful thing, and everyone can come up with a scenario and come up with a lie behind that scenario, or there could be, like, little truth and little lies behind it, like, so I'm not gonna say anything bad. Now, 2020 is kind of like one of those things that kind of irks the crap out of me. That being said, the COVID, like, I kind of dislike the whole COVID thing. Reasons behind it is, because in a sense, the masks, like, I want to be honest with you. I don't think anything that was told to prevent getting COVID is going to or will help at all, because there's ways around these protection things, like the 6-foot rule distance. Like, I'm not sure where that is supposed to help prevent us getting the COVID. Now, because, like, say if I had the COVID, and for one, I think it is kind of common sense if you are sick or anyone is feeling sick, like whether it's COVID or not, it's kind of common sense to stay at home and so you don't spread it. That should be the number one priority thing. Give me 1 minute. Alright, I had a false alarm. Yeah, so that should be the first priority for that everyone should do. Like, stay at home. Now, because okay, sorry, I'm stuttering and mumbling. The reason why, because even if you have give me 1 second. I got sidetracked. I probably shouldn't have done this because now I'm gonna freaking lose my train of thought. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. Let's use... Is it gonna be a draw? Alright. Alright. The reason why I would say... Okay. Give me 1 second. I just got a comment. Oh, hello, Fantasy Gamer. Give me 1 second. Gonna put up. It's actually easier to see the goddamn no, that's much better. The reason why I say it's number one priority to stay home, because like even if you don't have COVID, like you can still always spread anything else, like flu, the cold, like somehow I contact with the mono disease at work one time, so like I guess but supposedly the only way to contact mono is from contacting with lips, but I wasn't kissing anyone at work. But that being said, it's you can get practically sick from being feet like 6 feet away. Like you can contact anything from longer from that distance. Now the whole COVID thing, like hand sanitizing every single thing you touch is kind of overkill, because like you kind of don't really need to sanitize that much, because you're killing the white blood cells that prevents you getting sick. In a sense, the good germs and the bad germs, because it kills like almost everything that you contact with. So hand sanitizing like almost every hour on the hour is a kind of overkill, and also dries out your hands. I understand like the whole hygiene thing is a must. Like, you know, everyone has to keep clean and stay healthy. Like, but that's one thing that I have to question is like, why is it just a hygienic thing and not like eating healthy or making sure that you don't get sick. How do I? Oh shit! Okay, there we are. So I think like the coronavirus is real. I'm not saying it's fake, but the whole pandemic is kind of not really acting like a pandemic. Like, if the coronavirus was that seriously, the whole government would have closed down or do a lockdown for 2 weeks. That way, in case someone did get in contact with it, that person or people wouldn't spread it around. Like, in a sense, like, I have a very general explanation on how the whole coronavirus could have ended before it gotten worse. Like, the way I see it, they could have ended this whole pandemic on the first stimulus check. What they should have done within the time before they did a lockdown, like, this is if they did decide to do a lockdown, they should have, one, do the stimulus check. They have at least a minimum of 2 to 3 weeks to get the stuff to last at least 2 to 4 weeks of a lockdown. That way, that person or people, like the amount of people that had the coronavirus, could not be spreading it, and it would stay within that household, not be spreading around the whole continent of America. But no one decided to do the lockdown like they didn't. They wanted just give the stimulus check, and did I just get punched in the face? So yeah, like it's like it could have been over with like by now. But that being said, like, that's why I think the pandemic is not really that serious, because it could have been done more severely. Like, I think that's what the government should have done, but the government knows that the coronavirus is not a serious thing, so that's why they didn't take it more severe, or that domestic measures. Like, that's why Walmart is still open. That's why like people are still going out and eating out, or that's why people are still working. You know, if people were that concerned about getting the coronavirus, they kind of shouldn't. They shouldn't worry too much about, like, keeping things open. Like I know people technically should still work, but people would still be alive, not dying, if they just took that step to making sure that the coronavirus wasn't being spread. Like, I also noticed like a lot of things throughout the entire 2020 that weren't being taken seriously. Like, for example, a picture on Facebook posted a whole bunch of people in a stadium, and that being said, oh shit, that was supposed to be here. I'm blind as a bat, just letting you know. So, the coronavirus is not being taken serious by the government themselves, because they could have done something about it, and they just didn't, or probably won't. But I'm not sure. If you don't sub, I'll make you all watch Ali A. If you don't sub, I'll make you all watch Ali A. Thank you, Fantasy. Okay. I'm gonna use this. It's a cheat, but the whole 2020 is just a chaotic mess. Like I kind of didn't want to live like that, to be honest. With that being said, what else did I want to talk about? The 2020, well, it's kind of like, more or less, something that I don't want my kid to live through, because in a sense, like, people are saying that this whole coronavirus thing could last up to indefinitely, because there's no guarantee that the coronavirus or even the vaccine will work. Because I read something that a person and it was this guy's friend, like it was posted on Facebook. This guy's friend took the vaccine, and then immediately, not sure when or how the whole details, but he took the vaccine, and he himself, the kid that took the vaccine, got sick. Not sure how long he got sick or when it started, but it's just a Facebook page post. But yes, he is sleeping. But it could also be the steps to take to getting the vaccine through your system, because normally when you take something, your body usually goes through a stage of accepting the vaccine, but I even watched a video about a doctor explaining the whole vaccine, and I'm gonna have to cut this drawing short. Either way, I just don't understand. Alright, Fantasy, I'll be right here. Friends cooking. There we go. Let's see, let me think. But either way, one thing that I've found out that during this research or looking into the whole COVID-19 is, supposedly the whole survival rate of COVID-19 is like a 99.6 chance survival chance. So that being questioned is kind of. Let's go to this. I could probably go Being said, I'm not sure, like, the whole, how many, cures did you get? 79? I can finish that with the caterpillar. Yeah, I totally messed that up. Because I wanted that. And I wanted that. So, I'm not sure if that means the death count is legit, but because in my personal opinion on the death count of what was it, 300,000? Have an L1 button, so I can't really. I don't have an L1 button. Can I just like escape, please? Okay, you guys work. It's just a personal opinion. Like, there's like no really facts behind the whole death count and the survival rate being 999. Did I literally just say 999%? Let me rectify that. 99.6%. There's like nothing proven that the two contradicts each other, like counteracts each other. It's just a personal opinion, like something that like I was overthinking kind of thing. Can I just accept that? Thank you. Thank you very much. But that being said, I'm kind of hoping eventually the COVID-19 will go away. Like, that's one thing I really do hope. Like, it would just go away. Like, and I believe that technically it. Sorry, too close to my mouth. I would like the fire. Let's see. So, all in all, the BLM, you guys have your rights to feel treated as equal, because the whole racist thing should be over with by now. The COVID-19 technically should be over by now, but the government didn't do anything to take it more severe. Like, so that being said, me and my nephew have a lung problem, so we can get it easier. Yeah, I have asthma. If that's what you're talking about, fantasy. What is this? But in a sense, like, I'm not even sure that's a case. I thought if you had asthma, it would affect you a lot more, because it's supposed to hinder your breathing. Like, because that's what they always ask, if you have hard time breathing. It's also a sign of COVID, because I get asked that a lot when I go into ER for asthma. Like, it's like, what's your problem? Like, can't breathe, asthma. Like, do you have COVID-19? Like, no, ma'am, he has asthma. Like, this goes on like almost every time I I go to the ER. The only two lung problems I can think of is asthma and the other one, which is like, I can't really remember what the other one was, but it kind of acts like asthma, but it's not asthma. I should take that off, so you can actually see my GFs. Seriously, quizzical. But yeah, they say that anyone with a health issue gets affected a lot harder than regular people. But the thing is, what if people have like a health dysfunction where they have really, really poor immune system? Like, wouldn't they also get it as bad as people with asthma? Because they have a hard time fighting against the virus. Like, that's one thing they don't really talk about, like, on, like, the news. Like, okay, let me throw out an example. A person with HIV is practically a person who's losing immune system because the white blood cells is being targeted by the HIV-AIDS, which means if they contact with the coronavirus, they would have a hard time to fight against it because their immune system is technically being withered away by that other disease. You know, see what I'm saying? Yes, I'm cheating. Hey, I'm not really here to play the game legitimately, I'm just here to talk. Also, the whole 2020 thing is also not about the COVID, it's more or less about how I practically struggle trying to get on my own 2 feet, so it's more or less depressing story, but I'm kind of debating on talking about that or not. But since I mentioned that, I might as well talk about it, I guess. Okay, this 27-year-old sap, if you want to call me, is having a hard time of getting on his own 2 feet because this kid, well, dimwit, if you want to call me, can't get his identifications, which means I've been contacting the ISS, no, is it the IS? Yeah, no, the Social Security Administration and the DMV to try to get my ID and my Social Security card back because my wallet was stolen. I did not get a new Social Security card. I got, by chance, a new ID. But that being said, now my ID is expired. I can't use that ID at all. Now, we've been going through this whole thing, trying to get my ID from Georgia by renewing my ID. We tried that and my ID has not came in. And this has been since September or August. It was one of those 2 months. Now, I've tried contacting the Social Security Administration trying to get a new Social Security card. Now, that is also being an issue because I can't use my birth certificate that I have because supposedly anyone can pick up a birth certificate with your name on it. So that being also said, I'm having a heck of a time getting one or the other. So I am going to be calling them on Tuesday to ask some questions, trying to see if I can't figure a way around this whole situation, getting one or the other, because there has to be a way to get something. Like people get get them all the time. Oh, look, you're dead. All right. So, in a sense, I've been kind of trying to work on my YouTube channel, like as a backup. So, in case if I can't start working anytime soon, I have something working for me. Hopefully. Yes, I'm 27. I have a 1-year-old child. I don't really make up time to play games as much as I kind of would like, but when you have no one else to help you with the child, it's kind of one thing or the other. Either play games and try to work on your YouTube channel, or take care of your child all day and try to clean in the process. I just kind of need to prioritize my time a little bit more, I guess. That I will also say that I'm at kind of a risk of kind of getting my account banned because I'm not sure what is allowed to say. I kind of did talk about BLM, and I'm kind of worried that might be considered racist. And by all means, if you flag my video because it's racist to you, I'm just going to straight up tell you I'm not intending to be racist at all. I just want to say more than once that everyone on Earth should be treated as equal. But I guess not everyone's going to see that point of view. Like heck, Fantasy Gamer is like 11, and I still treat him like an adult because just because he is 11 doesn't mean that he can't be treated as an equal, you know? Are you 11, Fantasy Gamer? I'll get him to respond. Can I get a perfect? Can I get at least one perfect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. We got one perfect. Probably AFK. Because he's still there. Unless he's the one that left. Also, I re-downloaded, technically, okay, this is one of the games I downloaded, but I also downloaded Doom Eternal and Diablo 3, so I might actually play some of that later on in the future, because I have a new, technically a new YouTube channel. I got so sick that I literally could hardly breathe every time I took a breath. Normally I would just cough, so after like a day, I can't really tell you what that could be, because I'm not a doctor, but my my asthma comes and goes like a freaking mofo. Like, it's not even funny. Like I could go with like 1 or 2 days without wheezing, coughing, and whatnot. Then just one day, like, I'll try to go to bed and it'll hit me like a freaking Mack truck. And I'll be up all night trying to keep my asthma under control. Like, it's not even funny to talk about it, but here I am still doing it. But you said you were sick, and you said you usually take a cough and you would... I would just cough, so like after a day, I can't even read all that. Hardly breathe. I would assume that would be it. Let's do Quetzalcoatl. Don't die, please 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 don't die. Okay. Hello, welcome to my channel. I would say living or being born with asthma is what they call a disease, but I would call more of a curse. The waiting room, and I had a mask that made it even worse. I thought I was going to faint. Then we had got there. I got there, they didn't give me a corona. Okay. They didn't give you a corona test, I would assume that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, well, actually my first time going to the emergency room during an asthmatic episode, they technically stick a Q-tip up my nose, and it felt weird, and that was supposedly the coronavirus test. And mine came out negative, and I told the doctors more than once it's just asthmatic, and they didn't have to put Q-tips up my nose, and it's probably a good thing they didn't, because you would have had to suffer through that. Like taking a Q-tip and go up to your nostrils. But since we're talking about the coronavirus, and I mentioned my one of my ailments earlier, like, you want to hear a funny fact about the coronavirus and the mono? Well, the funny fact is, good thing I'm on God mode because I'd be dead about 10 times by now. The fun fact between the two ailments is that they kind of have the similarities in symptoms. Oh yeah, I was asking if you were 11, because I was assuming you're 11 based on how you talk. But the only thing that the mono didn't have was having a hard time to breathe. I had like 6 people come and go like within 10-20 minutes. Well, my first 30 minutes. I must be that boring. It's alright, I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day. It's probably my monotone voice that people don't like to hear. She almost died. Alright. T-Rex is attack first. I'm running away! I want another T-Rex. I need 2 more T-Rexes. Alright, little misters. Junction. I'm going to put Cure so I can actually hit harder. Ah, god dang it. Alright, this also could be the fact I'm cheating, but right now I'm just trying to learn my GF Sum 2 commands. Oh, wait, join my party chat. So, yes, by the way, that's PS4 Common System. They make, like, letters go underneath. Yeah, I don't have my laptop up and running, so, I can actually bring it up. Okay. Okay, T-Rex, you can chew me up like a... Alright. Okay. Like I said before, good thing my God is on, because if I would have been dead by now. Switch accounts. Luckily I still have 13 subscribers, but no one... I need to... Alright. Yeah. The reading room and I had a mask on. That made it even worse. I thought I was going to faint, and we got there. They didn't give me a corona test. They just gave me an inhaler. Started a party chat with you. Well, it's... okay. Give me 1 minute. So, Rex, I got to join party. Hello, Mr. Fantasy Gamer. How's it going? Did I not join? I thought I did. Or hey there.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. I can barely hear you over the music though. I can turn that down in a minute after. Say again, kiddo?
What Final Fantasy is that?
That's Final Fantasy VIII.
Isn't it like 11 million? So many Final Fantasies.
Yeah. Give 1 minute. This came out. This came out on the PS1, back on 1993. It's an old game, they just remastered it. 1 minute. I'm going to try turning down the music volume when I get out of this combat zone. Say that again.
This dude's being really annoying. I sent this dude with little smiley face. I made out a 0, then an underscore, then a 0. He sent a O, then an equal, then an O. Now, bro.
I just found out that in my video they can hear you. So if we, but personally, I'm not sure if they can hear me because the music video, like the music in the game is kind of loud, but I can barely hear you over the game. Okay, that's good.
If you want, I can turn up.
Nah, I would like that. I would like that because I can barely hear you over the game. That's why I'm trying to beat this Rex so I can hear you on the game. Right. Okay, Rex, you can die sometime soon.
Totally.
Rough Drive. So what kind of Final Fantasy games you played, or had played?
What one did I play? I think it might have been Final Fantasy 11.
11?
On Xbox.
On the
I don't know.
On the Xbox. I know I played 7, 8, 10, 10-2, then 12. Because 12 I think was with Vaughn and Bosch. 10 was with Titus. 7 was with Cloud. 8 was with Squall. And then 10-2 was with Yuna, Yang, and Pain. I think. Yuna, Yang, and Pain? Luna, Yang. I think that's their names. But either way, those are the ones I played.
Oh my god, you got it for never mind. Did you get it for free? Because it says that it's free. Oh no, that's the theme. So many things.
I killed a Rex. I'm trying to get my stuff learned. I got God mode on. I'm cheating. Alright. Is there a way even to turn the volume down?
I hate games that don't let you turn down the volume.
Oh, sound effects?
Yeah. Wait, no, not sound effects. What's it called? Music volume. And shit, it's annoying. Knowing that you do.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't want it. Like, every single game, like, I turn off the music effects unless it's like
yeah.
a game that has good music.
Well, this one doesn't have bad music. It's just that it's kind of a little loud. I can barely hear people in a group. Okay, let's exit. I didn't even save. Okay, okay.
Oh my god.
Alright. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna just call it quits here, everyone. I'm probably gonna jump on a different game. I think I talked everything out that I did, that I mentioned. I just hope I didn't offend anyone about the whole BLM, and hope I didn't piss everyone off about the whole COVID thing. But that being said, it was just
we are kind of overdoing it as well, though. Like,
it's whatever. Like, I have the right to speak my mind. But either way, I just want to get it off my chest because I kind of want to just to throw out there.
And saying that you could get copyright for maybe misleading content, or not misleading.
The only thing I would
and saying stuff that might be wrong.
The only thing I would think I would get copyrighted is the game music, because that even that could get you copyrighted.
Yeah, but people have gone copyright for talking about Corona because they might be saying stuff that isn't right about it.
If that's the case, I have like 2 more accounts already lined up. Okay, I'm all set.
Copyright doesn't a certain type of